Hello everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Thanks for waiting. I know videos are coming out kind of stagnantly. I'm still very sick with pneumonia, but I don't care. Because I need to find out what the hell's happening here, okay? This is like racking my brain, and I can't wait any longer. We may cough through it, we may be stuffy, we'll get through it. Oh my god. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Girl, how are you doing today? You doing okay? Gosh, I hope so. Good morning, Maggie. Everyone's just in high spirits today. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well, and then it ended on a giant mystery. Oh my god. I forgot the last thing we did was yesterday. It's been so long because I've been so sick. It's been like 2 weeks. I totally forgot. Jesus. I feel like I haven't seen you in an age. That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. That's true, but I do have some ideas. Ideas that I think might be correct. Are you okay, Nick? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes. No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination. Why don't I believe you? Because you're smart? I don't know. It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger! Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. Man, they haven't let her change out of that maid outfit like in the last 2 weeks. That's kind of gross. Hey, pal. Gumshoe. How's your face, darling? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She don't need that. How did you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Oh. You look like you lost a case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help. Oh no, what's this? Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing. I do. Did you ever figure out what it was? Oh my god, I'm super sorry. Coughing. It happens. Yeah, that weird, like, little bottle that we couldn't really identify. Please tell me you know what it is, and is it gonna help us? Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. Yeah, it looks like nail polish. It's not a very good color, either. This is a small bottle that turned up in Trapian's kitchen a couple of days ago. Yeah, I remember. Even though it's been like 2 weeks. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many. They're overflowing onto the floor. Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the rest. What I'm thinking is this is going to be some kind of poison or something. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. Oh, well, neither can I. It's fine. We finally got the analysis results back from the lab. So, what is it? Is it the poison? I'm afraid not, pal. What do you mean? What is it? It's medication. Medication? For what? Wait, it's not his ear medication, is it? Medication? Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently. Oh, so it is? Wait, then why was it in the kitchen, though? For ears, you mean... Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Egg was using for his ruptured eardrum. I was wondering when that was going to come into play. What was Glenn Egg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen? I don't know. Great. That doesn't help. What about unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Oh, no! Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but... That's gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it? Okay, don't get pregnant, I got it. Wait, what? No, that's what he said. I'm good. Don't get pregnant. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done, and my name isn't Phoenix Wright. Yeah, you get him, Phoenix, and we'll cough the entire way. Alright. Oh, I am ready. I think. All these dude voices are gonna kill my throat. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Defense is ready, Your Honor. How you doing there, Cyclops? You doing alright? Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday, we heard the testimony of Mr. God, yesterday. God, it seems like 5 million years! Also, I don't ever want to hear from him again. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup shows the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left. Unlike you.
Thank you, Mr. Gatto. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet, the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
Have we seen this picture before? I feel like we have, but I also don't remember it at the same time. Okay. It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? It's amazing how many cups of coffee this man can drink without pissing his pants. Huh. Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. What you got? The world you see keeps turning, and we must turn with it.
You've lost me already, Mr. Gatto.
Oh. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Would you get that on the back of a card? Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules.
Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles?
The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. Oh, well, he did do that, to be honest. He was throwing us off the scent. I don't really want to hear those two things together. It sounds gross. And today, I'll prove it. Will you now? All right, there. We'll see about this.
Very well. Let the first witness take the stand.
Who is it? It's going to be Jean, is it?
Yep.
Great. And you are... Oh, bonjour, everyone. I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef of TaT Restaurant. Enchanté. Oh my, damn, girl! You do squats or some shit? What is that? That's like a fucking shelf back there. Jesus!
Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman?
Wow, that shit would not fly today, Judge. Your ass would be all over CNN, plastered with some kind of lawsuit. Holy crap, times have changed. Ooh la la, monsieur. As you can see, I am la pert and perky gentleman, no?
Oh
God, the judge is in love. He doesn't know what to do. On the day of the incident, you were in Trebian's kitchen. Isn't that right? With you, monsieur. Oh, wait, what? He was with you? Oh, I didn't realize that was your type. Everything feels right. Oh, he's in love with Robot Jones, is he? It's okay, I think he's kind of handsome as well. We've only got part of the picture, though, so we don't know how true that is. Ha! Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Nope. He knows who he is, Phoenix. He's okay with his sexuality. Unlike you.
Very well, your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Trebian.
Oui, volontiers. Oh god, these voices are gonna kill me, you guys. All for you, though. Okay, at Trebian. Tell me about this. When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art deco that day. Like having a large mirror between a table, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, no? What? Wait a minute. Mirror? Why is this the first time we're hearing of this? Oui, un grand mirror, la most enormous mirror. Like your butt? It's pretty fucking enormous, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's out there. I can see it. And suddenly the mystery disappeared. Did you tell him to do this? Oh, I'm worried about this now. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front.
What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. Seriously.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Oh, you just wait. I'm here. I know what's happening. Alright, here we go. When it all happened, there was just 2 customers in my restaurant. Well, let's see what he says about that. And who were the 2 customers exactly? Marcos, the young man who died. And the other, not so young man.
You are referring to yesterday's witness, I presume?
What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Yeah, that's right. Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence. But he must have seen him. We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we? I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. Alright. I remember I was experimenting with some new art deco that day. Well, I don't know if this is important, but tell me about it anyway. You're experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today? You are not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur? Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before? But I did, just a few moments ago.
Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of decoction?
No, furniture, you idiot. No, Art Deco. It's a style of design, Your Honor. He's talking about interior design. Walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing.
Ah, yes, of course. That deco.
I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant. I think, honestly, I think you've already done that. I don't think you need to do any more, actually. I was planning on the most bold remodeling of la décor. Like having a large mirror between tables, for example. Shit, I don't even know. How big of a mirror are we talking about here? Well, something about 4 meters wide and, oui, about 2 meters high. Let's see, if 1 meter is about a yard, holy glass in a frame, that's huge. I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually. Ew! This ain't no love hotel? Or is it? Oh, maybe you could do that while you ate. At one-stop shop. Wait, what? The ceiling? Was there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. I think you'd know if you saw it. My, no. I decided not to go with it in the end. What should I do? Should I ask him more about the mirror or not? Oh. Let me see what else he has to say first. Couldn't lie about such a huge object like that. Must have been there in the restaurant somewhere. I don't remember seeing it, though. Maybe I made a mistake.
So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror.
But did he, though? Oui, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. What? Normally, I'd expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object. What you gotta say?
Normally? How does normality come into this? That's lame, Trite, even for you.
Huh?
Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it?
Where does that leave the
Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer and the top-knot chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here. Well, Trite?
Oh, he took it as a personal attack. I do not have a top knot.
Mr. Gatto is correct. A lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument.
Whatever, nobody in here is normal. Not any of us. Bien, logique is one of day.
Oh my god.
Cup, earpiece, and glasses. You would have seen everything in reverse. Wait a minute, though. Hang on a minute. Where's the picture I'm looking for? Do we still have it? Floor plans, crime photo. Let me look at something here real quick. I guess the mirror could have been there, but honestly, where though? Can't see shit there. Is it profiles that I want? Programmer over left eye, left eardrum was ruptured. Ugh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? Oh, I think I got this. I'm not doing his... Oh, God. This voice. The boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side of the green lens of his specs. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt.
Why the fuck you lying?
We were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in a mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side, which they ain't. Exactement. You see, monsieur, now that you think about it, it's not so odd, no? Don't talk about how hard I am. Wait, what? Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror, why is it the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? Yep, that wasn't reversed. Damn, boy, that ass, though! What are you going around with an ass like that? That's ridiculous! I'm sorry.
If the witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right.
Yeah, everything would have been reversed. That's why I was looking for the picture of his face. I'm like, wait a minute. He didn't say everything was reversed. How bitter. Trite, you should have tasted this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. Whoa. Is that a euphemism? Maybe later. Are we talking about your coffee or something completely different? Yeah! Phoenix knows exactly what I'm throwing down at every moment, doesn't he? Holy shit, Phoenix, we are the same person. Don't worry about what he's talking about. Get to that later. You don't understand the way the witness thinks.
How he thinks?
You remember this, I presume? Yeah, I do remember that. The I broke the vase sorry apology letter? I mean his sworn testimony? Yeah, exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. That is a grievous habit to have. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg?
Clearly, it's the victim's eyepiece.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man. Oh yeah. Bump, 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 bump. I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yeah, they were both on his left ear, do you hear? His left ear. I don't give a shit what he said, he's wrong. Huh, well, Trite. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever. Wow, I really thought he was old seedy for a minute there. Gato's good. Is he? Is he now?
I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony.
Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash. Well, shit. A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court we're all ears. Great. Oui, I can explain. Please, if you will look at the plans of the restaurant. Okay. The mirror. Alright. We actually have testimony about this. I can't believe it. Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably? La mirror, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. Okay, I definitely didn't see shit like that. Definitely not. There's only one seat which you could have seen the image of la victim. That was the seat at the table next to la victim. That was where the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so there's not in the way. No. That's moving evidence. That's bullshit. Judge Judy would not stand for this. But naturally, I did not touch anything else. Yeah, I don't believe that. You get what I mean? Wait, what? Never mind that.
I see no problem with the explanation we've just heard.
Yeah, except that he moved everything. He moved a whole fucking part of the whole place.
From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the men like this. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again. Is it me? Phoenix, stop sweating. Oh, I hate that guy.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror? Are you quite sure about that?
Volontiers, of course.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
Oh, great. Well, how's this gonna go? Let's figure it out. Alright. Mirror, it was in the middle of the restaurant divided in two halves. Well, we haven't heard shit about this before. So run this by me again. The mirror was here, correct? Oui. Oui? Really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way.
Objection! What? What you gotta say about it?
Look who's talking, Trite. Huh? You're obstructing my view among other things. Of what? The wall behind me. This is my seat in the courtroom. Trebian's charm is that it gives you the impression you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trite. Man, Phoenix, just punch him. I tell you, monsieur, la mirror was there, in the middle of the restaurant. Uh-huh. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim, right? And where would that be? Ooh la la, look how you lean towards me. I always attract the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer.
Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once.
I attract the older ones too, you know. Handsome. Shall I tease you too? Ew! This dude will do anything, holy shit. Oh, the judge is all flabbergasted. He hasn't had a boner in years. I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time.
He didn't even ask you, fucking Cyclops. Everybody know you got Jean Grey and she did. Nobody cares.
I bet she's a mocha cream skin and cappuccino perfume.
Dion, I will tell you, there was only one seat which you could have seen.
That was the seat at the table next to the victims. That's where the old man was sitting. Wait a minute, though. Was he sitting there? I thought he was sitting across the way. Am I the only one that thought that? Hang on. Where's that thing that I was looking for? Photo of the scene taken from near the kitchen. See, this doesn't show crap. See, there's nothing in the way. Nothing at all. I wonder if this is something we have to get him on. Hang on now. The other thing. Wasn't Trebian at the time of the incident called the police by payphone? No, I think I'm right. I think I'm right about this. I'm doing it. Oh, shit, boy! Now what? Oh my god, it's hard for me to talk that loud. I'm so sorry. This piece of evidence contradicts with testimony we have heard, Your Honor.
The crime photo?
Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist.
What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Should not exist? Huh. Sounds like you're describing yourself, trite. Rude?
Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is the something that should not exist in this photo?
You think I don't know, but I know it. Because he said he knocked over the vase. And it's still there. Remember all that shit? Yeah, I just did as well. Oh god, it's right here. I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture. The verse?
What possible connection does that have with this witness's testimony?
Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on the table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. Oh. Do we have to do Victor's testimony? Yeah. Because he says he breaks the vase right in here. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase in my seat. I'm sorry. Yes. Get out of here with this. I knew something was wrong there other than the mirror. There's clearly one thing that was demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Probably because he wasn't sitting there. That's what I thought. He was sitting across the way. I thought they alluded to that before.
Objection. What? What you gotta say, Cyclops?
Don't be an idiot, trite. That's impossible.
That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen their victim's reflection from.
But he didn't, because it wasn't there. Exactly. There is only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Trebian that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. Mon Dieu! Damn, though, that ass! Holy crap! Should be criminal.
Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously the witness cleaned up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
No, he didn't, because he called the phone. He had to run. Unfortunately, Mr. Gatto, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Oh no, he's smoking. Oh god. Be careful with that, you could choke.
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem.
Yeah, this is the picture I don't think I've seen before, but have I?
Why did the victim have an earpiece in the ear which he couldn't hear?
Huh. You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. Uh-oh. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw? If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Are you going to be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
There's more than just this one contradiction.
What do you mean?
There's a bunch of them.
Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table. Yeah. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Oh, shit! I think I might know, too.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kuda's testimony is simple. I knew it! Holy shit, the victim was a phony! He wasn't really dead. Or was he? This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet, there's one very simple answer that clears them all up.
And what is that?
Yo mama. Wait, what? The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events. Yes! Holy shit, yes.
What?
Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter, a phony.
He's a big fat phony!
Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. Voop. Everybody voop with me. Do the voop. How is it? Oh, it's not good. It's because I peed in it. Damn, though, that ass!
Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom.
Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh? Damn! Excuse me, you can't say that shit. You could be held in contempt. Yeah, judge is getting mad now. Look what you did. Trite, are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup? That's exactly what it was. Hell yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elgin acted out with the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo. This was the most elaborate plan ever. Get real. Why would anyone want to do that? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was... The serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. Yup, which it wasn't really her. It wasn't her. Was it?
It's so hard to believe, but...
There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee, but it wasn't her, was it? That's what I'm thinking. Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true, there was no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but... It's also true the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. No, he wouldn't have. He was in the kitchen. Door damn closes.
That's right, well, witness. If your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct?
Oh la la. This is most difficult for me. He's got nothing. No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Trebian that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happens.
The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events that happened in the restaurant that day. Whoops, my bee.
Oh, we... Unfortunately, guys, I think we're going to have to do this in the next one. I'm really sorry about that, but it is really difficult for me to keep up with so much voice acting so quickly in my state. But I really wanted to get a video out, and I really wanted to start seeing what was going to happen. I'm sorry if this breaks your heart, but it's all I can do. I love you, though. In the next one, we'll keep going. Don't worry. I'm getting stronger every day, so maybe I can go longer in the next one. And I'll see you soon. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you lots. Bye-bye.